Hello everyone, Rabbi Rosen here, hoping all is well with you and looking forward to spending some time with you, either in person or virtually, for a very special Shabbat, the Shabbat of the Ten Commandments that are read tomorrow in synagogues throughout the entire world. Earlier this week, we had the pleasure of hearing from Hallmark movie scriptwriter Julie Wolf, a Bethel member, who described the whole process by which a Hallmark movie comes into being. And I thought about her presentation and the power of it. There's a kind of formula to these movies. They always end up in a happy kind of place, and you know they're going to end up with all kinds of conflicts being resolved, but we watch anyhow. It's perhaps a way of saying we need in our lives certain kinds of anchors in which we know that the story will be indeed a positive one, that things will turn out, and in fact we can continue to be moved by them over and over again. And I think that this is the kind of Torah portion that brings that truth home for us as Jews. The Ten Commandments are our spiritual base. No matter what else happens in the world, we know we can come back to them and know that we have a guidepost, we have a way of living that is meaningful, that is powerful, that our lives and the entire life of a society is better if we do not murder and commit violence, if we do not steal, if we are truthful and do not commit false witness, if we take a day off once in a week to remove ourselves from the warfare of having to make a living and have the opportunity to deepen ourselves, to think, to pray, to reach out to God, to each other in powerful ways. That's the power of the Ten Commandments. And there's something else. All of us on this Shabbat in particular become members of the clergy. The word clerical used to mean two things. It was a minister of religion, but it was also somebody who would work in an office and type and do all sorts of record keeping. Nowadays we call them administrative assistants, but that is indeed what that used to be, a clerical kind of operation. On this Shabbat we come to realize that it was at one time the case that only a few select individuals were literate enough to be able to know the truths of their religion. They would write them down and they would convey them to others. But that's not the case here. All of us are invited to be not only literate, but to deepen ourselves in the power of our texts. We are called a Mamlechet Kohanim v'Goy Kadosh. All of us are a kingdom of priests and a holy nation. All of us make up that nation. So on this Shabbat, we come back home to the Ten Commandments, to that which has made us who we are, and to acknowledge all over again the gift we have to contribute to the world. I hope that you are well, and over the course of Shabbat, we'll see how the Ten Commandments can apply to things as diverse as the GameStop phenomenon and, of course, conspiracy thinking. See you soon. Shabbat Shalom.